Morning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all my friends, family, and fans around the world. This is Dr. Corey, and welcome to another Dreams Come True coaching. The subject of today is use. The topic of today is use. You know, many people, they kind of tap themselves on the back and say, you know, I have this talent and that talent, and I am so, I have this degree or that degree, or I have this ability or that ability. But as they say, there is nothing like a useful talent, or when a talent is or has been put to use. People may kind of have a lot of ego about whether what kind of degree they have. You know, they may be a MD, Ph.D, J.D. Masters in this or that. I have bachelors in this or that. You know, it used to be like people, if they had, you know, any schooling whatsoever, they were proud that they went to school. Then came the progression of humanity into a point of, you know, which was not too long ago, that people pretty much were so proud of, you know, getting their bachelors. And this bachelor thing got so huge that people were so proud of, you know, they got a college degree. And, you know, turned into this 4-year college degree. So it progressed. Humanity progressed into a point of, you know, everybody were highly into their MBA degree or master's, you know, degree. MD degree, for example, was a big thing because, you know, my father got the MD degree. So MD degree, you know, someone to call you a medical doctor was a huge accomplishment. And my father had a big ego about that, despite the fact that, yes, he did so much. They did so much. He did so much to go to school and get his MD degree during his time. Now there's, you may see many medical doctors who not only have an MD, but, you know, they're out there practicing and being a clinician and whatnot, and they're a MD, PhD. because it's very easy to get degrees now. I mean, I got my PhD at the verge of online studies that was happening around the world, and I was one of the pioneers of students who went to online school for their higher degrees. So then it was that I mean, like years ago, I mean, my grandfather was talking about he became a dentist just by working with a dentist. And then it was no degree involved. There was no going to school was involved for him until, the government changed the thing and said, the people who, from the older generation, that if they want to continue practicing, they got to take an exam and so on and so forth. And he did so much work that he basically took the exam with his eyes closed. Of course, there was some rules and regulations that he had to put in place. So we're still on the subject of use or use. Instead of being so egotistical about our, I got this talent or that talent, and hardly we go to compete with our talent. We may not even be a professional, maybe personally let's say if we can sing, personally we just go and do some maybe karaoke and that's it, if we do. Some of us, I realize that, they're very poetic people, and people are writing poems and so on and so forth. So there are people who can draw, and I see them, when they go into school and during their professional years at work, they're drawing while they're talking on the phone or Skyping or whatnot. Some people are not into even that, let's say, talent and their degree or whatever. They're into leadership. They're into leadership and they're hardly doing anything. Everybody around them are doing all the work. Whether it's lawyers, CPAs, people who are laboring at work, people who are assisting the leader. Could be a man or a woman, but that's not their talent, that's not their degree, but that's their ability. You have to be able 100% to be a leader. Ability is the key. Any celebrity could be a singer. Any president, pope, imam, there are different leaderships in place that they can write a great speech, or they can even recite. You know, they can improvise. And that's another talent. But it only takes one leader to inspire humanity to go to a, in a sense, a higher level with a capital H, higher level of consciousness. Thank you for sharing. It takes one able leader, pay very close attention, one able leader to inspire the whole generation and tradition and the whole people in the world, from conservative to liberal, from religious to atheist, to rise above where they left off at with their consciousness. It's hard to put it into words, but I'm just trying to give you a visual. So I can only encourage you to be the person of use, U-S-E. Be a person of use instead of person of talent or person of, you know, great, so many degrees. I got so many degrees. I got so many talents. But the focus of this program is about ability with all capital letters. I mean, you could be just like Roosevelt, be on a wheelchair, but you can lead the nation. You see? Doesn't matter. We're talking about ability of consciousness. See, during the Depression, to inspire the whole humanity. Morning. Inspiring the whole humanity in the community that you live in, that the people are physically, emotionally, financially, they are in depression. To lift up a nation in inspiration. That's the only ability of a leader. Not a leader who says, I'm a leader. Not a leader who says, I have this and that degree. I have this and that license. I have this and that talent. A celebrity with all this kind of talents. So leadership is beyond talent, but includes talent, is beyond degree, but includes the degree, because any leader likes to be educated, likes to learn. Look at Dalai Lama. The guy could have just, been the damn Buddhist center and just, chanted or meditated or, yogaed all day long. But he learned different languages, different sciences, philosophies, all kinds of stuff. I bet you he can also cook and sing and dance.